So over the past week, I've been playing Final Fantasy 14 online, and as a person that loves Final Fantasy games, I've played every Final Fantasy game except for 8 and 9. Um, I've got to say, I find it hard to get into Final Fantasy 14. It doesn't hold my attention, in a sense to where I want to continuously play it. Like, I'll pick it up whenever I get bored playing, say Apex, which I get bored playing Apex a lot, so I pick it up every once in a while. Um, but then I fall asleep while playing, which doesn't generally happen to me when I play MMOs. So it's kind of a toss up right now because I'm like, I want to be interested in the game, but there's not much for me to be interested in currently. And that's because I'm still low level, of course. I'm level 26 currently. This video, I was doing a low level dungeon. I think it's the first dungeon actually, and yeah, I learned that there was a NPC feature where you can run with NPCs or run with other players. I never running with other players, but I had to wait like 12 minutes for that. And I'm on right now. I'm on like the fourth dungeon. It's making me wait like 30 minutes, and I'm just like, should I just run with the NPCs? I don't know if it's going to be the same experience as running with other players. But I think the issue with me not really getting deep into it is the lack of systems when it comes to magic. Because I usually play magic based classes, and in every other MMO I've played, like whenever you use magic, you usually get like, a secondary effect with that magic. So like with fire, you get burn. With ice, you get slow and freeze. And with like, thunder, you get paralysis or stun or whatever. And in Final Fantasy, you don't really get all the extra. I don't know if that comes later, but you don't really get all the extra conditions with using, that style of magic. And I don't understand why that is. I understand no Final Fantasy's done that before, that I remember at least. Where casting a elemental spell gives you that elemental affliction or ailment, whatever you want to call it. Um, and I really, I don't know why I went into this expecting that there would be something like that, because that would, of course, allow you to expand on the amount of skills you can get. Because of course, when you get something burned, you can do something like the creatures burn. You use all the burn stacks or add burn stacks first of all. Slow increase on the amount of slow stacks to make it frozen. Things like that. But we're not getting any of that in this game, and it's kind of just like just throw the spell, do damage, and that's it, and just work on your rotation. And honestly, it's killing a lot of the grind for me because it's kind of just the same thing over and over. Just do damage, do bigger numbers, level up, do bigger numbers, level up, do bigger numbers. And that's not what I'm used to when it comes to playing an MMO. Like it's really weird because like I don't have that in depth like I need to get this combo down precisely. Like now I just know spam fire until my MP's about to run out, and then switch to ice using the transfusion skill or whatever it's called, and cast thunder in the middle of that because I have thunder up, and make sure I use scathe once in a while because I still have MP left over after I'm casting like 3 or 4 fires. It's kind of, I don't want to say boring, but it's really boring to me. Like I can't put my finger on why it's not keeping me as interested as other MMOs. I want to love this game because I love Final Fantasy games. Like I said, I've played everyone. Oh, I haven't played 16 either. I haven't bought 16 yet. But I don't know. Like I'm still playing it. I haven't quit yet. I haven't put it down. I'm still trying to give it a chance. I'm only level 26 or 27 right now, and I know there's still like 70 levels to go. So I'm hoping it opens up later on, and I get more like skill tech and just other things to go along with this class. But I still don't even know how the skill class, like the class change works, if there's a class change. Because I think you're supposed to go from like the class I am, which is like the third, I don't even know how to pronounce it. But it's supposed to go like into black mage, but I don't even know how to become a black mage. So I'm kind of like, I'm stuck on this part of the game that I don't know anything. I'm not looking up any videos, so I want to learn this by myself. But like, it's still kind of just like, it's all the wonder without really any of the wonder. If that makes sense. Like, there are questions I want answered, but if I get the answer, am I going to be pleased with that answer? Is like, that's the thing. And I feel like I'm not going to be pleased because like currently I don't see any addition to any of the skills that like are doing anything besides more damage. And I just got the AoE Thunder 2, and that pretty much does the same thing as Thunder 1, just does more damage over time and AoE damage, and it's just Well, it does less damage actually because it's AOE now, but it still does damage over time. Which, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it just gets better when you get later on in game. I'm hoping it does because I still have like a whole 3 weeks left, 4 weeks left, something like that. 3 to 4 weeks left. That's like 20 something days left. So I'm still gonna be playing continuously on top of that, trying to get to whatever might be end game or as close as I can be. But as of currently, I don't know where this game lies for me when it comes to like the future after that. Because if nothing opens up, getting towards the point of like becoming a black mage and becomes more interesting, I don't know what else I'm gonna do. Like this is probably pretty much just gonna be the end of it at that point. Whenever the 30-day payment runs out for this subscription. I like the dungeons. I like the fact that the dungeons are pretty much self-explanatory. You kind of just run through, activate things, mob the enemies together, burn them down, pull the boss, do the mechanics. It's pretty self-explanatory. I don't hate the dungeons. I like that. I hate the questing system because it's just quest after quest after quest after quest, and they take you to so many different places across the map. And if you forget one of those damn stones, if you forget to attune to one of those stones, you have to go back to the other side of the map and make sure you attune to that stone, and then travel back to the. It's a whole mess. I hate it so much. I've forgotten to attune to stones so many times already that I've had to like run across the map, and I'm really just ranting at this point. And then the whole mount situation. I don't have a mount yet. I don't know when you get a mount. I just keep seeing people with mounts, so I know mounts exist. I see people with flying mounts, which is cool. I've always loved the the ability to get a flying mount. So hopefully that's something I'll be able to get in the future. If not right now, like in the level range I am, because like I said, I'm level 27, going towards 28, 29, and 30 probably by the end of tonight, or tomorrow. As I'm recording this video right now, and or recording the narration for this video. But if anything that would keep me playing this game is if there are mounts that are collectible in game for doing certain things, like how Guild Wars 2 does their mount collection. That might keep me playing the game, but once again, I'd still need a bit more than just mount collection. I need some wonder to the skills, because right now there is no wonder to skills for me. It's just cast your rotation and don't run out of MP and just continuously do damage until things are dead. And that's how it feels for me right now. Yeah, this is the game for me, and I don't know what else to do when it comes down to it. I've just been questing. I haven't really been able to talk to. I was able to talk to one person actually. The one person that's in this party. I forgot their name. I think it was Sky Ruin Amazing, the second person in the party. And that's because they met up with me outside the dungeon. And I think they were doing their circle quest. I said this was their second account. So shout out to them for partying me and helping me get through this dungeon as well. This is my first account, so like I'm brand new at this. Yeah, I haven't seen people speak in the chat. I don't know if that's like a me thing or I had to switch to like a different chat. The controls for the whole PlayStation system is yeah, I don't really like the controls. The controls are kind of finicky. Like it's like a lot of jumping around with the touchpad. A lot like I feel like BDO did a lot better when it comes to controls. I feel like Neverwinter did a lot better with the controls. I feel like every other MMO did it a lot better when it comes to the controls for your UI. And this game is just making you do way too much with the controls, and it's the in-battle controls are fine. Those are fine. I find myself tapping the button one too many times because I don't think it's going off, because I don't feel any type of recognition that it's going off aside from the skill bar starting sometimes. But other than that, like I feel like yeah, I this game it's I'm fine. I'm trying to find a reason to stay in. I really am. I'm really trying to find a reason to stay in and play the full 30 days and not, waste time or anything like that. I'm hoping Black Mage changes around things. I'm really hoping that's what it is. But we'll see what happens going forward. That's pretty much it for this video. I do have another video coming up later on, probably today, maybe tomorrow. My second dungeon run. This that one's gonna be more of just like more about the dungeon run, just what I experienced from that day playing the game and other things. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. It's been forever, and peace out.